We're off again.
Welcome back, Dom.
Yee.
Welcome back.
Session 8. Right.
Session 8 of our incrementally more difficult 12.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
so welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed session 7. Those of you that have dipped your toe into that, we did go up to level 8, RPE level 8, which I don't believe we've done in the workouts that we've been ticking off to date. But we thought it was about time that we introduced some kind of a bit more kind of like the higher end of your RPE scale. Still doable, obviously doable. And following that theme through from the last workout, we're going to be doing more in level 8.
Oh joy!
Yeah, I mean, and Dom has been pestering me all week.
As make it really hard.
As to he's it's almost like he wants some insider information.
Yes.
As to how hard we're going to go. Well, of course, in total fairness to Dom, when it's an 8 on the screen, he does an 8. And I'm sitting next to him, and I know he's doing an 8. He's not glass cranking it. He's not.
The sweat is a pretty hard thing to.
You can't
to pretend.
To pretend you're generating that willfully.
It's really there.
Okay, so anyway, warm up.
I'm assuming you're doing the same, right?
Yeah.
You're doing that as well.
Of course.
So like all teachers.
It's my 8.
Do as I.
It's my 8.
Say not as I do.
Yeah, it's my 8.
Yeah.
So here we are into our obligatory omnipresent warm up, which is level 3 to 4 in the RPE, and the idea being taking you from a pre-exercise state closer to an exercise state. So you're kind of prepared for the workout. You're warmed up, as the name implies, and also preparing you for what's to come.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that, Tom?
Yes, I did get a little bit of a
stiff on the elbows.
Just making sure that I'm loose as a goose, or whatever the phrase is. I don't think I've ever been loose as a goose, to be honest.
So,
get the synovial fluid, as I believe.
Oh, you love a bit of synovial fluid.
Yeah. Does that dry up as you get older? That sounds horrible, but does it?
I don't know, to be honest. Is it?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe we're getting.
Perhaps your body secretes less of it.
Yeah. Definitely notice.
Less hair, less synovial
crustiness generally. Okay. Well, anyway, enough of that.
Apologies to all the young people watching.
Yes, indeed.
Who think we're talking gibberish.
You know what's coming.
Yeah. Checks in the post for this.
Yeah. But so we say it all the time. The comments and thoughts and your feedback has been fantastic. We're getting lots of nice comments. The subscriber numbers are going up. People are using these sessions, but we love to hear from you. And I mean, it's always, as well as the good stuff around exercise, it's also interesting to hear about the challenges you face as you get older when you're trying to stay active, because we do get a little bit more tired as we get past the age of 40 or 50. We do it a little less flexible. We believe that these sessions help you stay on it, and all the rest of it. But so do tell us the good, the bad, and the ugly. We'd love to hear that.
Yep. And as we said before, these kind of sessions, these workouts should be one piece of your repertoire. They should be one element, and try to remain as active as you can. And if you can do additional kind of strength training or flexibility stuff, it's so good, especially as you get older. Flexibility and strength training, although obviously this is a form of strength training because we're increasing resistance on the bikes, but a kind of more general body strength training is super beneficial.
I mean, if you go see a doctor about the kind of exercise you should do, I guess they'll look at your body your physical makeup and all that sort of stuff and advise based on that. But I went for a very short run, which I haven't done for quite a long time, and I enjoyed it. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Day after, a bit sore. Day after the day after, I was like I've been hit with a hammer.
Right.
My muscle groups, my muscles were really sore. I never get that when I'm sitting on this. Maybe I do more of this, but the straightforward impact thing. It's got to be consideration.
And it's each activity so specific. We had this, talking about running, we're also talking about swimming earlier. About if you're a regular swimmer, then getting in the pool. Okay, you can have your good days or your off days, but generally you don't get that kind of fatigue and ache in those strange places. But you have a break from swimming for say 3 or 4 months, then get back in the pool. Wow. you know, your fitness kind of drops off. So fitness is so specific, and you know, annoyingly or wonderfully, whichever way you want to look at it, it means you've got to do a kind of a myriad of different exercises, and you can't expect one exercise to carry you through other activities. It just won't. Your body just doesn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But walking.
Yeah, it's the king. It is.
And what you do, I think Dom was recently been doing more walking, but walking with a kind of a light pack on your back.
Yeah.
A bit more adding a bit of weight. Rucking.
Apparently.
Isn't that another word?
Another thing. Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah. Well, you know, let's assume we're not going to fight.
No, you want a bag on your back.
Well, no, it's probably very good exercise.
It probably is. Incredibly tiring.
With a punch up. Yeah.
Right. So we're going from 3 to 4, then we're going to jump for 5 minutes into a level 6. So you should be at the top end.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. So. Okay.
Wow,
So resistance about to go on. Don't be cavalier with this. Take it easy.
5 at 6. Okay.
5 at 6.
Sort of lost my way a bit. There we go.
Yeah. So that's going from a kind of a 4 on the warm up to a level 6. So midway, just over midway on your personal RPE scale.
It's a bit light on the warm up there.
Were you?
Excuse me.
Well, you don't think you have to overcompensate in the first minute. It's okay to be, you know, on the side of caution.
Yeah, erring is a good idea.
Erring, yeah.
Okay.
But let's keep that leg speed at a healthy pace, yeah?
Leg speed.
Yeah, default pace. We've all got our kind of a leg speed that we kind of feel comfortable at. That's where we want to be.
Yeah, brilliant.
Wow. So this is 5 minutes. 5 minutes at 6. And then we're going to go to 5 minutes at 7.
If you're going to tell me that after that we're going to do 5 minutes and 8, I might.
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
The room.
Dom. I've long past telling you anything. I may suggest
That's
it.
not true.
I'm going to suggest it.
You are a very wise man.
Well, no.
In some areas of life.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was interesting, I was thinking about when we do our sessions out of the saddle, Dom.
I want to see my heart rate, but I can't see it. I'm too blind. Sorry.
Yeah, it's those watches. They need to be
ridiculous.
They need to be more. There's too much going on. There's just too much going on in a small space.
Sorry, I interrupted you. You were about to say something.
We were talking about when we get out of the saddle, and you tend to kind of sway your body, and I tend to hold it more rigid. And of course, when I'm out in the great outdoors and I'm riding my bike, my body is rigid when I'm out the saddle, but my bike, I've got the ability to throw my bike around.
Right, okay.
So, in essence, you're kind of doing the same thing. Maybe.
I think what I tend to do, and I am being self-deprecating because I think it's true, but I tend to lean on the left and right pedals one at a time and have a sort of mini break when I'm on one side.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe I'm too giving myself a hard time.
You're talking fraction of a second break.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sort of on the down stroke with the pedal, you're like, okay, let's break, you know. It's a sort of, rather than a sort of smooth turn anyway. We'll probably test it.
Do you exhale on those as well? You make a,
I don't.
Is it accompanied by a soundtrack?
Possibly a sort of old man's sigh.
Old man's groan.
Could be, but just because I just noticed that I think that's why you find it harder than I do out of the saddle, not because I'm better at it than you, because I'm worse at it than you and I have a rest while I'm doing it. That's what I think. But I really half analysed it.
I think I feel more comfortable, certainly pushing greater resistance. I feel I'm more in control in the saddle. And I feel I'm putting less strain on my upper body. I'm not asking my muscles of my wrists, arms and shoulders to support my body weight. Because as soon as I do that, then of course the heart and lungs have to provide them with oxygen.
And I guess for me it is just a simple case of changing where I'm putting the strain.
Right.
You know, breaking it from being these two big muscles to being a few different ones at the top of my body. But
right.
I do know that
these smaller muscles, they fatigue way quicker. They haven't got the endurance that your legs have got. The muscle fibers are not designed to do, enormous amounts of work for long times.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I definitely know that when you're on the road and up a hill, you fatigue very quickly out of the saddle.
Yeah.
But it is just a nice change, I guess. That's
Yeah.
as simple as that. Okay.
Right. All right, we're ticking this along
Yeah,
nicely.
ticking along.
Yeah, this is going well.
10 minutes in.
Let's keep the leg speed up.
Yeah.
Not quicker than you default, but certainly keep it a healthy leg speed. Okay, so this is the block 1 at a level 6. Block 2 goes to a 7, but again for 5 minutes, which means you can really kind of settle into it. We've had some comments about that on the longer blocks you can really kind of fine tune your RPE, and that's very true. That's very true. The shorter blocks are a bit more difficult to adjust to it.
But you do need to be aware that if you're doing it for a long time, don't go off too quickly.
No.
We say that all the time.
No.
It still happens even with...
Yeah, ride yourself into the
rise.
level. Yeah, ride yourself up to the point.
Yeah.
Rather than going through it and coming back down.
So
Okay.
5 out of 7. You see, because
Up to a 7.
get a sneak preview of what's coming next on the screen that we've talked about, you can now see that Andy is going to make us do a prolonged period at an 8, which is going to be hard for me and possibly for you too.
Yeah, it's going to be quite difficult.
So I'm going to keep.
It's going to require a certain amount of But again, on this 7, because you know that we're going to an 8 next, don't overcook it on the 7. Yeah, 7 is, you've still got 8, 9, and 10 on your RPE scales to kind of move into.
Yeah.
So this 7, and of course that 7 band is quite wide, right? You can be a low 7 or a high 7.
Yeah.
So keep it as a nice steady 7. You should be able to still hold a conversation, albeit thinking about getting your sentences, you're getting your words out, your comments out in between the priority, which is providing the heart and lungs with oxygen.
Right. The sweat is coming early today.
Yes.
That's,
I'm not yet started to drip, but I can feel it starting to push its way through my...
Yes. Very good. Yes, I think I quite like the longer blocks.
Longer blocks.
As you say, you can find your rhythm, can't you?
Exactly, you can really get into a rhythm. Yeah, the shorter blocks are more kind of challenging because you're adjusting the load, you're always thinking, am I gone too hard? Yeah. It's a really good way of kind of fine-tuning your exercise routines and working different muscle groups. You're at the lower RPEs, you tend to be using your kind of more endurance-based muscles, and then on the higher levels, you have to start recruiting some of the larger muscle fibers, the strength fibers, if you like, to really
I hear what you're saying.
Do you understand?
I do. As ever.
That's it. That's I need to shut up. I need to shut up for a bit.
But do stay with us, guys.
I used to go. I remember I used to race with a really good friend of mine, bike racing, road racing, and he would remain silent all the way through the race until we got to the bottom of a hill, and then he'd start talking.
Really?
Yeah, he'd ask the most random questions at the bottom of the hill, and then everyone else in the pack would look round at him as if to say, "What?
Now you speak."
I think it was a nerves thing.
Yes.
I think it was a way of expressing the kind of knowing what's coming up, like a quick ascent in a group, not knowing whether you're going to stick with it. But certainly, I wouldn't recommend having a chat at the bottom.
I mean, talking is an amazing and fun thing to do, but it's also, in this instance, a bit of a waste of time or a waste of energy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't think our sessions would be quite as popular if we were just sat here in silence.
Oh, I don't know.
Pointing, maybe as well. Comments, please.
Yeah, yeah. If you think a silent ride will get us more subscribers, and you'll find it generally more enjoyable because we're not rabbiting on about the same old
stuff.
stuff.
To me the other day, I love your graphics. I've done a couple of your workouts with your volume turned down. I was like, that's a bit rude, but
I can understand. Who was that one?
Yes. Football dad. I don't think you know.
Oh, football dad. Let's keep those legs spinning. Here comes the sweat. Right eyebrow today first.
Here we go.
Yeah, right eyebrow.
Yeah. Getting through it though. Getting through it. This is good.
Yeah.
15 minutes into
15 minutes
into the
elapsed, that's
workout.
good, yeah.
Only 20 left, come on.
Okay, 1 more minute, 7.
And then
That's it, I could probably go a little bit harder on this 7, I think.
I'm sort of thinking that, but then I'm
Got
worried
a minute
about
to go, but I'm aware that I've got the 8
next.
to come. Yeah,
so
yeah.
playing on my mind. I do like my static bike now.
Yeah.
We talked about them before, but we've got pretty basic ones. Good ones, solid ones.
Yeah.
Nice big front wheel, nice steady base. These now get routed to the spot in the cabin. I've told the rest of the family to leave them alone, and they do. And
Yeah.
but this is feels a comfortable ride now.
Right, talking of comfort,
Here we go.
we're about to
Get discomfort.
We're about-
in our lives.
we're about to head into 8 territory. And you at home will be able to see this graphic pop up nicely as we've been staring at it for the last
There we go. 5 minutes of this. Okay, well let's see.
5 minutes at an 8, right.
I have to concentrate a bit now.
Yeah,
If there are moments of silence, you understand why.
yeah.
Stay with us and enjoy.
Football dad won't need to, he can turn the volume up then. Oh,
And I may well break it up, Andy, with a bit of
out the saddle.
moments out of the saddle, if
Yeah.
that's all right with you.
You can go for it whenever you feel like getting out of the saddle on this. Certainly, because we're at an 8, we've got some resistance to push against. There's no doubt about that. You're not going to spin out.
The next recording I do, I'm either going to use one of the existing cameras or get a 4th and have some close-ups on my grimacing old face.
Yeah, I think that would be.
Because it will soon start to break into that grimace.
Yeah. All my. A minute and 8 takes. A minute and 8 feels like 3 minutes at 6, doesn't it?
And I get to 2 and I get out.
Okay. 4 minutes to go on the 8. Ooh,
Keep it going, everybody. This is good, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. My legs are tired. And this is the beginning of a busy day. I suspect I'll sleep like a little baby tonight. Oh, keep those legs turning.
Yeah.
Right? Balls over the pedals. Not balls, as in
Balls your feet, yeah.
Knees under your hips. Relaxed up top. Leg speed. Let's get some t-shirts made up. Oh. Right. Have a little jump.
Oh, nice one, Dom. I'm keeping my powder dry for a bit. Yeah, this is an 8.
So we are now halfway through the 8.
Is that all?
I'm afraid so, but it means we're ticking down.
I'm going into almost time trial mode here.
Oh. Keep the upper body nice and steady, relaxed. Focus on your form. Oh.
Yeah, those strength fibres are getting a workout in my legs now. Every pedal stroke I can feel them contracting, pushing,
Trying very
lengthening,
hard.
shortening.
Yeah. To stay. Stop my head moving.
Yeah, I think that's when we talk makes it time go quicker.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Maybe. I just can't speak now. Oh. 90 seconds, come on.
90 seconds.
Keep pushing, guys.
We're going to be feeling this tomorrow, Dom. You know that, right?
Indeed. Yeah.
You might have to
Stay
cancel.
in bed tomorrow.
You might have to cancel your paper round.
Oh. Stay there, guys. Just a minute more of this. Keep those legs turning.
Okay, in 45 seconds, we drop back to an RPE 6 for 5 minutes, which is going to feel very welcome after this. "30 seconds, and we're back to a 6. That's going to feel like a positive reward.
Very good, everyone. You're staying here. This is hard.
All right. Cool, load off. To 6.
I literally, I think it says 156 on my heart rate monitor.
All right.
Just through the sweat and the slightly old eyes, which is a good healthy number to get to.
Yeah, good healthy number, yeah.
It's not quite my peak, but it's probably about 80% of my peak, which is, I guess, correct.
Yeah. Kind of works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's good when you can get in tune with your own body
Yeah,
and
definitely.
and know where you are without the need for too much tech.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's excellent.
Yeah. Well, the bad news
Oh yes.
is we have.
Literally thought, surely there's no more 8s, but
Yeah, there is.
having just looked at the screen, I
Yeah.
realised that I was wrong about that.
We have one more block of 8. So mountaintop finish followed by the warm down. So
Okay.
you've got 4 more minutes at a 6. So be kind to yourself. Kind of make sure the legs are turning nice and
Okay, good.
smoothly.
Yeah.
Take some load off if you need, if you're feeling like you're working harder than a 6, because don't forget your body's kind of paying back what it borrowed to get to the 8.
Try to resist the urge that I have to slow my speed, because I see there's a block of 8 coming, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I'll have a rest then, but
Yeah.
rest a bit, but keep the legs turning. I sound a bit like Andy Pollintine these days.
Yeah, well, it's going to happen.
Rubbing off
Isn't
on
it? We're gonna morph into just be a two-headed bike.
Yes, the Hydra.
Yeah. Right. This is good. 12 minutes left on the workout. This is good. And it seemed quite a challenge when we started. I knew what was coming, but we seem to have. I don't know about you. It seems to have.
It's gone by quick.
It's gone by quick.
But it's not until
Hope it's gone by quick for you.
Yeah.
Without wishing your life away, you may want these workouts to go on forever. Perhaps they will.
Yes. Right.
Who knows?
2062, me and him in the same shed.
Yeah. Tartan blankets over on
men.
these.
Down in everybody.
Well and truly warmed up. That's at least, I don't know whether I'm doing a 6 or not, I'm not sure, I can't tell. That's too easy. Oh. Here we go.
Okay, 2 more minutes before we go for the hilltop finish.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I think.
Yep.
I was hoping it was going to be a good old-fashioned pyramid shape, but no.
No.
There's a plateau at the top.
Yeah. It's an up, down, up. Down.
That's the sit down, is it, at the end?
Yeah, that's the warm down at the end, yeah.
Tea and a bun.
Now you're talking.
I'm actually going for a golf lesson with number 2 son at
Nice.
lunchtime.
That'll be great fun. Good day for it, no wind. Yeah, you won't have to make those adjustments to your.
Yeah, well,
You're going to be throwing any turf in the air to.
I did have a slightly embarrassing moment. Well, we've got a minute to tell you before we get to the 8. I was playing with some friends the other day and the red mist,
oh dear,
descended around me.
oh dear, oh dear.
And my sand wedge, it's not a cheese and pickle sand wedge, that's my golf club, collided with my golf bag, bent that club and managed to break another one.
Oh my.
It's a moment of madness.
That is great. That's crazy then.
Rather immature.
It's crazy.
But we are trying to help you stay fit, strong and young.
And not smash things
And
up.
immature.
Yeah. Yeah. Perhaps it's a good sign that you're still kind of smashing things up at your
Still got a
age.
small amount of passion left.
Yeah.
Have a heart attack
All right.
or something. Enough butchering.
Right, 15 seconds and we go to the 8. Oh my, this is gonna
bite.
Yeah, this is gonna bite.
Get ready then, everybody.
All right, 6 to an 8. Oh, there we go.
The wheel went.
Oh yeah.
Stay there.
I think I've gone too high. I've gone too high. I went too high there. I could feel my quadriceps, like the strength muscles, really starting to push way too early in the first 20 seconds. That's not a good sign.
Out of the saddle for this.
You've got to kind of ride yourself into these levels.
Yep, I'm now tired and sweaty.
Yeah.
1 minute at a time. It's a good way of blocking it down.
Yeah.
20%. Might get 2 minutes and then out of the saddle. Whatever floats your boat, mixing it up if you need to.
That's a minute into the 8. You should be starting to feel that bite now. Your body should be approaching a point where it understands the load. You're asking it the questions, it's responding. If you've gone too high, if you're working too hard, bearing in mind there's 4 minutes to go, then take the resistance down. The idea is to get through the workout, not to curtail it midway. No way. It's about completion.
Challenging, not impossible.
Yeah.
That's what it's got to be. That's certainly where I am now. Whew. Stay with us, guys. We're very much into the end of the workout. This is a hard bit, hard block, but stay there.
Dom's gone out. He's out.
Trying hard to keep the form, not wobble too much. Oh my gosh. There we go.
2.5 to go, right?
Keep it going.
2.5 to go.
Just keep those.
Keep loose.
Legs turning.
Turn the volume down if you want.
This is hard.
Yeah.
Really hard now. Just 2 minutes, guys.
What you got?
Maybe 162. Maybe 165.
It's good.
Oh. Wow, and this is tough.
Yep.
90 seconds
Yeah, it's tough.
to go. Ay, ay, ay. Stay there, guys. Stay there. Oh.
Proper grimacing now. Proper grimacing.
Really looking forward to workouts 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, wow.
We're generating some heat now, though.
There we are. We could do something with this. Oh, wow. 40 seconds. Stay with it, guys. Come on. Push, push.
Okay. In 30 seconds, straight into the warm down. So it's going to be load off down to a 6 and then 5, 4, 3. I'll count you down through those in the warm down. Finishing at a high level, close to the end of the workout. Not done that before. It's a progression. All right, almost there.
Ooh, well done, everybody. That was super hard. It was for me. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh.
Oh, now your body's in payback.
We've done those. Wow, wow, wow. That was as hard as we've worked.
Yeah.
Which I guess is the right
Yeah.
say after
Yeah.
the end of the 8 sets of 12.
Yeah.
Really good.
Oh my. No hiding from those, is there? There's no hiding. It just goes to show the kind of, I wouldn't say self-discipline, but the self-regulation to increase the load and keep going.
To a 5, Andy, from there? We're on 6? Or just go where you want now, right? Is it?
Oh yeah, sorry. I was
No, it's fine.
No, take it down to a 5. Yeah, my legs are still, down to a 5 and take the load off. Sorry guys, I was talking about the self kind of regulation to match the intensity to suit how you're feeling and to keep going. That's one of the great things about endurance sports is you have to kind of constantly flicking that switch in your head to say, keep going, keep going.
And I guess it's one of the, as I understand, it's one of the good things about age when it comes to physical fitness is that your stamina does go up as you get older. I mean, it may have started going down as well, but it's a function of old age as you've got more stamina. Is that, I've heard that said. I don't know. Maybe I'm making it up.
I don't know about that.
Maybe it's more hope than.
Well, I think we'll adhere to that, shall we? We'll keep keep singing that. We'll sing that song. Right, last 2 minutes.
Wow.
I'm taking the load right off because that was, and my pedal speed's going to slow slightly.
Whew. Wow. Session 8 is almost done. That was really tough. And
that's the progression from 6, 7, 8, from 6 and 7, isn't it? You know, those longer blocks of 8.
So we always ask for feedback. How was session 8 for you guys?
Yeah.
Was it easier than it looked like it might have been for me? Did you find it harder? Did you find it impossible? What were your thoughts on that? So we're sort of 2/3 of the way through the program of activity that Andy's put together. It's bound to be getting tough here.
Yeah.
If 1 is the easiest and 12 is the hardest. So
And as before, you don't do these in chronological order. You dip around and find the ones that you're comfortable with, and you stick at them for, days, weeks, months, and then you can dip your toe in a slightly more progressive workout. Again, that's all about that kind of self-regulation and knowing yourself, knowing your body, knowing when you're ready to make the move. You don't need someone else to tell you that. The idea of these workouts and using the RPE scale is getting to know yourself well when it comes to exercise and what you're capable of, and also to know when just sit one out, Okay, last 30 seconds. Wow.
Yeah.
Taking the load right off. Yeah, I kind of feel that my breathing, my talking has kind of synced itself to somewhere
Somewhere close
I'm
to
not
what you
sure
want.
where. Somewhere.
In the cabin.
Right,
Very good, Andy. Another great
Almost
session,
there.
mate. Love that.
last 5 seconds. Gosh.
There we go, guys. Well done, mate. And a nicely damp, little damp hand slap there. But thank you, guys, for staying with us. Session 8 is done. There will be more sessions coming. Stick with us and let us know what you think. Comment, share, subscribe, and all that.
Lovely. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
Well done all.